Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Jumping straight in, coming into your energy. I can feel it. You're upset. You're pissed off. You're over it. You're done. You're fed up. It's this energy of feeling tired of people playing with you, whether they're playing with your time, playing with your money, playing with your intelligence, playing with your emotions. However, people are playing with you. Whatever the situation is, I feel like you're pissed. And it's this type of piss that's fired up. It's this type of piss that's like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. And in the process, like, you better hope that you can stay safe. And not in like a physical way, like you're gonna harm anybody or do any wrong. But it's just like, I feel like with whatever you, again, pissed off. So it's like when you get pissed off, you come up with a plan. And the people who are on the receiving end of that plan, it's like a finger biter. It makes them nervous because what it looks like is like you, for example, getting fed up in a relationship. I'm tired of you lying. I'm tired of you cheating. I'm tired of you playing. I'm tired of you not, becoming a better version of yourself and meeting the goals that you said you had in the beginning. I'm tired. And so from that, you're like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this relationship. And so then you leave that relationship, and the next thing you know, you've got your dream body, you have your dream career, or you're back in school. It's like all of a sudden these dreams start coming true. All of a sudden these things start rolling when you're able to just say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm done pretending. I'm done settling like this is all I deserve. This is all I'm worth. I'm done pretending like this is my only way. Like this is my only way to feel love. I can love myself, or there's someone out there that'll truly love me. I don't need this job. Like, I'm fucking making chump change. And excuse my language, but I'm just like, I'm feeling that energy. It's like I'm still struggling while working here, and I have to go through all this bull crap. I got to deal with this and I got to deal with that. It's like, it's not worth it. So a lot of things are not becoming worth it to you, or they've already not been worth it. But now it's like that enough is enough feeling, and you're ready to do, you're ready to act, you're ready to produce something new so that you can get new results. And I definitely feel like if this is a job situation, there's something about you guys being able to get the last laugh. Maybe right now you can't like sue, or you can't get the outcome that you want, but I promise you that's not permanent. That's not forever. It's like your ducks are going to align. Everything is going to come together. And I'm hearing like payback is a bitch. Okay, so whatever that is, again, I feel like you guys are done playing, you're done pretending, you're tired, and now you're fired up. And you're using this fire as fuel to level up. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. Definitely a major level up. Okay, so we have pay attention here. And we have a confirmation. I love that. Pay attention to the confirmation. Pay attention to the signs. So this is literally this is the universe telling you, like, I know that it's a little upsetting right now. I know that it might even be stressful, because it's like, damn, how am I going to move forward? I know that I need to remove myself from this situation. Again, whether it's a job, a relationship, a friendship, whatever the environment, it's like, even though you're aware of that, it's an uncertainty that comes with it, because it's like, well, damn, what else am I gonna do? Like, where am I gonna end up? And I feel like this is the time to drop the questions and just trust the process. Trust in the universe. Trust in their plan. And if you are not 100% sure of the plan, this is the perfect time for you to disconnect from everything and get into this place of quiet. Okay, so if you need to meditate, if meditation is your thing, definitely meditating, praying, if fasting is your thing, whatever is your thing that really helps you to silence the noise and connect with the universe, connect with the Most High, and know that that is the voice of the Most High and nothing other than that. Give time, energy, and space to that. And even with this pay attention card, again, there will be more signs, confirmation. There will be more confirmation, but one step at a time. So where you are right now is at that step of deciding, I'm leaving. I'm done with this. Or I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna maneuver it. Maybe I'm not gonna work full time anymore. I'm gonna go down to part time. I'll just work maybe 4 to 6 hours a day instead of 8 hours. It's just like, when it comes to moving forward, it's going to look different for everybody because, it's a collective. There's lots of people here. But essentially where you are is, let's take a moment. Let's take a beat. I recognize what has gotten me here. The situation, the person, the relationship, the job. I recognize what has gotten me to this feeling. And now we can take this time to recognize what is going to get us out of this feeling. And that is doing something that's more in alignment with what our soul wants to do anyway. You don't want to work that job. You don't want to be in that relationship. You don't want to be in that space that you are in right now, and you literally don't have to be. Okay, you literally don't have to be. You have everything that you need. You have all the power, you have the energy, you have the resources, you have the time, you have everything that you need available to you right now. So use it to your benefit. Nature, the nature of the beast is what I just heard. A lion doesn't wait for someone to, well, technically the lionesses hunt, so the lions do wait. So let's say the lionesses, okay? The lionesses don't wait for someone else to get up and go hunt for the pride, for the tribe, whatever they call it. The lionesses don't wait. Okay, when they know that it's time to eat, to feed the family, they go out there and they hunt. The nature of the beast. They don't wait for the pizza delivery. Okay, they don't wait for the deer to be delivered right to where they are. No, you have to go out and get it. And that is what this energy is feeling like. You have to go out and get it. Hustle. You know how to do that. You know how to hustle, and you guys are very talented. You have some type of skills. You have some type of talent. And I'm also hearing post the content. Stop being like, you don't have to wait. You don't have to build up this big portfolio in order to be able to post the content. You can post it. Post it. Do your best to post every single day. But if not every single day, definitely shoot for at least every other day. Very specific, or maybe not. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you have a lot of content in the vault. Okay, you have a lot of content in the vault, and this is saying to get it out of the vault. It is now time to put it out into the world, because who knows, that first video might be the video that changes your life and not the fifth one, or maybe it's the fifth video that will change your life, but you won't know that fifth video is going to change your life if you don't get 1, 2, 3, 4 out there. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, that's for you. Get that content out the vault and into the world, okay? We are living in the day and age of like social media, content creation, a lot of revenue. It's so much money in the world. There's a lot of money in the world. I was listening to the radio the other morning, and I think they said Beyonce grossed like $400 million on her tour, and this is just one tour. And she was on tour for just a few months. $400 million, okay? I'm going to the Chris Brown concert here in my city soon, and when I was buying my tickets, there were tickets that were like $1,500, sections $1,500. They're sold out, okay? Meet and greet with Chris Brown, $1,200, $1,300, again, sold out, okay? There's money out there, and if people really value what you have to offer, they value your service, your product, whatever it is that you offer to the world, they'll pay your price, okay? They'll pay your price. So somebody price what you feel that you are worth and not what you feel like people can afford. Because when you are pricing for what people can afford, you're essentially not attracting your target audience. Not everybody is going to be for you. Not everybody is meant to support you or buy or purchase, and that's okay. But when it comes down to it, when you're attracting things, you want to make sure you're attracting the things that are truly for you. So right from the jump, put out your true vibes. Okay? Love this, okay? Get your hustle on. You know what to do. Get your hustle on. You know what to do. It's like you know how to play it, okay? You know how to play it. Trust yourself. Any more from here, Spirit? Okay. Look, y'all, what are we talking about? I literally said spirit. Any more spirit? We have spirit act, okay? So this is a further confirmation from the universe. It is time to act. It is time to do. And I feel like the next 3 to 6 months will be extremely transitional for you. It will be an extreme transformation if you're intentional about it. If you're intentional about your actions, if you're intentional about your change, if you are intentional about your growth and your improvement, that's exactly what you're going to be able to see 3 months from now, and especially 6 months from now. Okay, the universe has many blessings in store for you, but you have to open yourself up to receive those blessings. Okay, if the universe says what's meant for you is a very successful business or a very successful brand, getting that degree, landing your dream position, if the universe says that that is for you, it's for you. But you cannot access it unless you open up the pathway for that to happen. So that means you have to establish the brand, put it out there into the world so that that brand can grow. It's same thing with the business. You create that business, put it out there into the world so that then the universe can do its part in helping you to become what and who you're meant to be in this life. In order to get that degree, to get that position, to put yourself in place, you have to go and get the education. So work with the universe. It is a partnership. You guys co-create with the universe. You don't have to do it all alone. You're not meant to do it all alone. That is why you have this connection with the Most High. That is why the universe, that is why the divine let you know. They reached out to you and let you know, I'm real and I'm here. They've shown you that repeatedly over and over and over again. And so now it's time for you to truly trust and act. Act with purpose. Act with intention. Okay? Love it. I love it. I love it. Solitude and family came out together, and these are two different things, as you can see. And you know, solitude means to be alone, whereas family is family. It's other people surrounded by loved ones. And so with this solitude and family coming out together, what I feel like this is saying is you're meant to start it out by yourself, but it's going to lead you to essentially your soul family. It's going to lead you to the people that you are meant to encounter, the people who are meant to help you along the way. Split the deck there, and we have just go forward, just act, just do. Act on what your soul is telling you is right and for you, even if it doesn't make sense, because you never know. You never know what the universe truly has in store for you. Yes, we envision and we imagine the greatest possible outcomes for ourselves. We see things in a certain way, and maybe it will happen that way, or maybe the universe has an even better and spectacular way, more spectacular way for things to play out. Okay? And we have freedom here on the bottom of the deck. That is where you're going to be freed from financial struggle. You are going to be freed from anxiety, from depression, from being broke all the time. You're going to be freed from having to say, not right now, I can't afford it. With moving forward fearlessly, okay? Because literally the vibe is like F it all. F that horrible relationship, F that horrible friend, F that horrible family, F that horrible job, like whatever it is that is your burden and you know that you need to improve, you know, F a place where you have no room for growth, dead end opportunities, dead end job. It's all stressing you out anyway. And stress is like one of the leading causes of death. And we ain't meant to go out like that, okay? We ain't meant to go out like that. And we have storms with Oya. I love this. I think about Oya every time it rains. Because she is a very powerful energy. And what do storms do? What can storms do essentially is they have the power to transform. They have the power to change. You know, a storm may come. It changes the temperature. Okay, it changes the way that it looks outside, and it also may change the scenery, because with those storms there may come lightning, and now trees are down. Okay, branches are everywhere. And while that may seem very chaotic, it was like if it fell, it was meant to go. It was because it was its time. So just like where you are right now, if you feel like this chapter is really ready to come to a close in your life, it's because it's time. This is the storm coming through in your life to wipe out all that is not good for you, so that then that can be that empty space can be replaced for what is. So this is another energy that brings about transformation. And there's so much that can come from a storm. It can start raining, and then the next thing you know, a tornado forms. There's so much that can come through the storm, through the rain. Okay, that's essentially the message. There's so much that can come from it, so trust it. Okay. Miracles. I'm telling y'all, I do not lie. When I turn on my camera and I begin to speak, I do not lie. Miracles. That's exactly what we're talking about here in general, because it's that miracles are things you believe and you trust in, but you can't see until you experience it. And you are meant to experience miraculous changes, miraculous differences. 1 year from now, you will be able to look back on your life and see how different it is, especially when you're acting with intention and purpose. Let this give you more fuel. Let this give you more fire to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to jump out and take this leap of faith. I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to trust. I'm not going to worry about the money. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to worry about that. Because at the end of the day, it's like if it's financial struggles that you have, like we said from the very beginning, you're still broke working. So it's like if you decide to maybe cut back or stop, and I'm not saying do that, everybody's financial situation is different. So make sure you're making decisions that make sense. But also it's like, I'm broke right now. So it's either stay broke forever because you're going to keep doing the same thing, or it's like, let me switch things up a little bit, take some risk. Yeah, I'm broke, but I might not be broke after I switch some things up and take this risk when I bet on myself. Okay, so let's get two more. Thank you, Spirit. One more. I was about to say, if we need it. Hey, guys. We have Yamaye with Awakening. Okay, and you guys are just essentially at a place of waking up. You waking up even more, awakening this version inside of you that has yet to experience this realm, but really, really, really desires to. As you can see here, she's pregnant. Fertility, birthing new projects, birthing a new version of you, just birthing this new way of life. Okay, divine lineage coming in with spiritual and divine support. Like we said, the universe, your ancestors, the divine, God, whatever you want to call it, however you choose to believe, it's written in the stars for you to succeed. Okay, it's written in the stars for you to succeed. Let me find. Oh, it's literally right here on top. I'm like rumbling through and it's right there. And another message for you guys. It's like you're looking and searching for the answers, but it's right there. You already know. You already know. You just need to trust. Even if you've done this before, guys. I feel like maybe somebody has... It's like you walked a specific path before and it was really, really good, actually. It was really, really great, but then maybe something happened and it took you off course. It distracted you. It made you go in a completely different direction and you walked away from a life or a version of you, decisions that you were making that felt really, really good. Forgive yourself. Yes, that's where that soul forgiveness, because it's here on the bottom. And I'm like, why is it feeling so strong? Forgive yourself, okay? Forgive yourself for getting lost, getting distracted, for falling off track. Whatever you're telling yourself, forgive yourself, because you're just spending more time and energy beating up on yourself when you could be using that time and energy for something that is beneficial, that's going to get you back closer or literally back on track to what you were doing at first that felt so good and so in alignment. So it's like, forgive yourself for the first time or the second time, the third time. Doesn't matter how many times you started and you stopped. It's like, forgive yourself and try again, because this could be the time where you truly stick to it. You truly stick to school. You truly stick to, I'm not working, I'm working for myself. I know that I can do this. I know that it's possible. This might be the time. Everything that you went through, I am a believer in fate. So I never feel like we're off track. I feel like when we make decisions and we end up in certain places, we were supposed to end up there because our thought process is what our thought process was that made us choose this thing anyway. And within that journey, there will be a lot of things that you learn, a lot of things that you gain, but there will also be a lot of things that you lose. And I feel like you lost a version of yourself, a part of yourself, but it was necessary. It was necessary. Okay? So forgive yourself, and it's okay. I'm hearing dust yourself off and try again. Excuse me. Sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. It's not difficult. Did you guys hear that? It's not difficult. That might be a story that you're telling yourself, but it's not difficult. It's not difficult when to get what you want, because it starts with you just doing what you want, being the version of yourself that you want. And that right there is instantly getting what you want. And then if you want more, you can get that more too. It's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. You just have to be willing to open yourself up to getting those things. No more excuses, okay? No more excuses, no more procrastination, no more overthinking, no more second guessing. And I really, really, really want to stress, I really, really, really want to say, just like F it all. F the BS. F the people who think that they can play with you. You know, just like, because you're gonna win in the end. Whatever that means, whatever that looks like, you are going to win in the end, because the divine, the universe, they don't play about you. They've never played about you. This entire time, they've never played about you. That relationship that you were in, that you lost a part of yourself, and you got to questioning the universe, like, how could you let me do that? How could you? And it's like, that voice that has been telling you all along, this isn't for you, it is safe for you to go. It's like that voice that was allowing you to feel like something isn't right, this isn't meant for me, relationship, job, friendship, person, whatever. That was the universe all along. The universe is always there. The universe is always there. Even when you are angry, universe don't care. You're my child, I get it, I understand, but at the end of the day, I'm still here. I'm still going to guide you. I'm still going to send you the messages. I'm still going to send the guidance. I'm still going to give you the confirmation that you need and deserve. I'm still. Okay? Authority. Take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. That is how you rise in your power. That is how you rise in your power. Taking on the role of a leader. Being confident in yourself as you are. And then you can improve along the way. But be self-confident. Confident in your talents. Confident in your skills. Confident in your ability to produce. To create. To birth. To give. There's just something about your talents that are very special and very unique. And I just don't feel like you're using them to your full advantage. Like your talents and your skills is literally your meal ticket. You're looking, like we said, you're looking for the answers. You already have it, baby. It's you. You're talented. You're very skilled. And again, price yourself at what you're worth. If other people are charging $20, but you feel like you can charge $60, charge that $60. Because the right people will support. The people that it's for. And those that it's not. Okay, one more here, Spirit. I know that that's loud in you guys' ear. I like the sound of the shuffle. Okay, I'll take them both, Spirit. Spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. Like I said, talented, skilled. You are a light worker. Whether it is some type of spiritual practice like this, like what I'm doing, or Reiki. There's so many spiritual paths that you can take, but I feel like anytime we are following our spirit, we're doing spiritual work. We're in a spiritual career. Even with someone who like plays music, it comes from their spirit. It comes from their soul. And it also spreads light. I know you guys know music is healing. It creates this moment for you to really transcend, to escape whatever you need. The music can provide that. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, we have wisdom. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. So more energy of feeling like meditating, spending more time in prayer, spending time in solitude, because things could be really loud right now. And you don't really too much thrive when it's super loud, so give yourself permission to quiet it down. Okay, so let's get a few tarot cards. I love it. King of Wands. The King of Wands is this authority energy. Literally, look at these cards. How they're both sitting on their thrones here. Take your rightful seat on your throne. Okay? The King of Wands is the card of entrepreneurship. It's the card of leadership. It's the card of being in front of the pack and not somewhere in the middle, because you're meant to lead the pack. Establish yourself. Establish yourself in your field. Establish yourself in your trade. Establish yourself in whatever lane you know in your heart to be yours. Okay? Three of Cups, that's more energy of family. As you can see, they're celebrating. What do you celebrate? You celebrate wins. You celebrate overcoming. You celebrate a favorable outcome. So further confirmation of favorable outcomes. Four of Cups in reverse. The only way to feel inspired, the only way to feel like you are alive and not bored in life is to follow your passions, your skills, your talents. They were given to you for a reason. Ace of Swords here in the middle of the deck, and the Ace of Swords is all about a breakthrough. Swords is the suit of the mind. So this is like an aha moment. This, what you're going through was meant to be your aha moment. Like, all right, okay, I see. I let this person play with me so many times that they're never going to stop. Okay, cool. So now that I'm aware of that, I'm aware that moving forward, I need to act in a way that thinks about me and not me and them. Okay? Ace of Swords is that aha moment, and you've reached that aha moment. And that aha moment is telling you, the Chariot, move forward. Move forward in the life that you want to create for yourself. Bump the rest. And when it comes down to the financial matters, again, some type of talent and skills that someone possesses, it is your meal ticket. Okay, so lean into that more. And in the process of creating this financial stability, there may be ups, there may be downs, there may be a gig here that you take, there may be something here that you don't take. But I'm really hearing from the universe, because your financial your financial means, it stops you from doing a lot of things. And so the universe is saying, like, literally, you have to take risk in order to see if they will pay off. And so again, I'm not saying to like make these drastic decisions, just quit your job, and if you really need it, if you're not in a place. But this is saying be very strategic and smart how you move forward, even if you have to keep your job, but walking in there with a completely different mindset, a completely different attitude, knowing this is not permanent for me. Actually, this is just a step. Okay, this is just a step in my journey and getting me to where I truly want to be. But this ain't forever. So it's like, I don't even care. Do what y'all want. Say what y'all want. Be how y'all want. It's cool. Because I'll get the last laugh. Okay? And so, we'll close you guys out with this deck here. The action card. Almost flew out there. Security. True security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Make deposits in all of these accounts and you'll be a wealthy person indeed, okay? True security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Deposit into those accounts, okay? Deposit into your account of energy. Deposit into your account of space. Like we said, put some distance in between the noise. And when it comes to time, using your time wisely and beneficially, not to sulk or beat up on yourself and think about what once was or what could be. Yeah, it could be. It could be right now too, if you make it that. Okay. I love it. We have change. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. Like, what do we literally say? You have to be open to the change that the universe wants to deliver for you. And what does that look like? It looks like being obedient, following your specific steps. When you pray, when you meditate, when you really tap in with the divine and they tell you move like ABCD, you move like ABCD. Even if ABCD doesn't make sense, even if A is the only thing that you understand, BCD doesn't make sense, but it's like, hey, the universe told me, the Most High, so who am I? Just little old human me with a limited sight, getting guidance from a place with unlimited sight. They must know more, so I trust it. Okay, final card, surprise. Release your expectations and be open to a surprise. And like we said, we recreate these outcomes in our head, and yeah, maybe it'll play out like that, or maybe the universe has an even sweeter and better surprise in store for us. Open yourself up to those possibilities. It comes with opening your mind, opening your heart, expanding your time and your energy into things that are beneficial and in alignment with the path. Okay? Love you guys. I appreciate you. If you guys made it this far, you love me. And I loved you before you even got here. So make sure you guys thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys right back here in the next one. Bye.